The new 1986 Yugo.
All right, we get ready to go in the top of the 7th inning. We got a new second baseman, but we'll tell you about him. There's Mike Gallego at second base. And we got a new pitcher, too, Pete Atherton, and here to tell you all about the 2 new players and the rest of the ball game, Mel Allen.
Thank you very much, Scooter. Hello there, everybody. G-A-L-L-E-G-O, pronounced Gallego. Pete Atherton on the mound, replacing Jeff Kaiser, now the pitcher of record. Big 6-run inning put the A's ahead 7-4 as we go to the 7th inning. Top of the Yankee order. Ricky Henderson, whom you're looking at, following that ball into the mitt. He had a big triple last time up. It's a high fly ball to straightaway center. Waiting for it, Dwayne Murphy. The wind's making that ball dance a little bit, Bill.
It really is, and carrying everything deeper. There's the flag blowing.
Oh, say, can you see?
Yep, he could have tripped on his hat right there.
Yeah. 1 down in the first of the 7th. Henderson had fouled to the catcher, flied to center, and then tripled. Almost had a homer. Here's Bobby Meacham. Takes a fastball inside, ball 1. The Athletics leading 7-4. Inside, ball 2. Key play that last inning, certainly one of the key plays, was the failure of young Brian Fisher to field that bunt.
Yep, big play in the inning.
He'd have had him out at third easily if he'd have fielded the ball. But the error was costly. Got the inside corner on Bobby Meacham. Young Bobby. Got the black around the eyes to shade him from the sun, but there is no sun. That one's in there. Got the inside corner, strike 2. The sun has been threatening to come out most of the day.
Doesn't stand a chance, Mel.
It just peaked out twice before the game started.
Oh.
For about 10 seconds each time.
That doesn't count.
That don't count. Freeze.
That's right.
It's 58 degrees. On a thermometer. On me, it's 50.
Yeah, right.
On you, it's 45. Out the Main Street, too. No, you know, it's colder in here than it was up in Seattle.
Oh, yes. And in this booth, it's colder. You know, we're sitting here.
Yeah.
Can't move around.
The wind.
Yep.
No wind in the Kingdom.
Nope.
Except when we talk. Take a walk.
I tell you, Meacham's been on base a lot in this series.
Yeah. Well, he's been on 3 times today. 2 walks and an error. Struck out once. That's a case of getting on and not hitting the ball.
Right.
Getting out and not hitting the ball. Here's Don Mattingly. Singled in the first inning to drive in a run. Leads the league in RBIs. Walked in the 3rd. Singled.
Oh, that's
gone.
gone.
Long drive hit deep to right field. It is going, gone. Yes, sir. The Yankees right back in there. 7-6. 3 RBIs for Mattingly. He got a hold of that one.
Boy, I tell you.
He's been hitting on this road trip.
Really hitting the ball solidly. I mean, no cheapies for Mattingly. Everything he hits right on the nose.
He started out today with 34 RBIs to lead the league. 1 over Verlansky. He's now had 3 RBIs, 37.
Saw that swing there, and he really got it. And it was up. He's not usually a high ball hitter, but he drilled that one. 7-6 now, Mel.
And Dave Winfield could tie it up. He gets hold of one. There's the strike. He got a hold of one
last
night as you look at Billy Martin there. That ball just did get over the fence, didn't it? It was a line drive. Winfield struck out, grounded to first, and walked over the inside corner.
Uh-oh, look who's warming up. Warming Yankee.
Jay Howell.
Poor guy's allergic to everything in California, and yet he's having a great year.
Winfield reached out for that one and fouls it off.
And throws the bat again.
I thought when he started throwing the bats, you know, he hadn't been doing it all year, and he's off the worst start he ever had. And suddenly I said, well, he's out of his slump now. He's throwing the bat. You know, one time before, earlier in this game, he absolutely didn't even look at the ball. He pulled his head away. Sometimes you pull your body away.
Yeah, he does that once in a while.
Outside for a ball. On deck is Mr. Don Baylor. One out. We're in the 7th inning. 2 in. 7-6. A's outside. A big 6 for the A's in the last of the 6th. Put them ahead 7-4. Now Mattingly has put the Yankees within 1. Dave Winfield lines one, and it is off the glove of the second baseman, Gallego. And Winfield is aboard. See how they're going to score it.
Oh, I think they got to give him a base hit on that.
I would agree with you.
Winfield can run. Even if he'd have come up with it, he'd had trouble.
Designated hitter, Don Baylor.
We got a little action. Excuse me. On this field of play, and here is Don Baylor. Grounded to third, drew a pass, and struck out. Swinging, takes it outside. Ball 1. Howell heating up in a hurry. Winfield moving off first. 7-6. In favor of the A's. Winfield on first. There's the drive in left center field. Going for it is Murphy, and he's going to get it. Right at the 373-72 mark on the warning track.
Well, he hit that too low for the wind to help it, but he hit it well. Thought it was going to go, and he hit it.
There's where he hit it. Wasn't too far away from going all the way. You saw Mike Heath talking to Pete Atherton. Jeff Kaiser, who relieved Mike Warren as a pitcher of record. Brian Fisher relieved Whitson, is the Yankee pitcher of record.
Now they're going to pull the same thing the Yankees pulled.
Yeah.
And Stahl give Howell enough time to get loose out there.
Bruce Bhakti.
Well, look at Jeff. I was going to say Jeff Heath. Remember the old Cleveland Indian outfielder?
Yeah. Left-hand batter.
Yep. I thought he was going to pull the same thing with the shin guards.
Heath looking toward the bullpen.
Yep.
And now out of the dugout comes the pitching coach. Stall, stall, stall. Is that, that's not Wes Stock, is it? Phil? Yeah. Wes Stock is with him. There's Billy Martin. Jackie Moore, the skipper of the Oakland A's. And there goes the umpire out and said, let's get the ball game moving. Rich Garcia. Let's do something. Okay. Jay Howell has just been asked to come on into the ball game to relieve Pete Atherton.
Boy, he's got 10 saves and Did an outstanding job for the Yankees while he was with them.
So Atherton, who came on here in the 7th inning, worked 2/3 of an inning. Gave up a 2-run homer to Mattingly. Walked Meacham before the homer, of course. And he's coming on in, and departing is Atherton. And those of you who like to keep all the details, a lot of folks like to score at home. The paid attendance, as you see, Howell loosening up from the mound, getting his 8 warm-up pitches, 30,273. 30,273.
That's 8,000 more than last night, and they expect bigger crowds for tomorrow and Monday.
Monday's Memorial Day.
Right.
Some folks are taking a long weekend. In fact, it's not a weekend. It's taking half a week. As Winfield walking back to first base. Jeff Torborg, first base coach. Bruce Bhakti, the first baseman for the Oakland A's. Tomorrow, Ron Guidry is scheduled to go against Bill Kruger, both left-handers. And there you see swinging that bat on deck, Ron Hassey. Let me check that.
Yeah, that's
that Ron?
Yeah, that's Hassey.
If somebody in the stands had to use the glasses to take a good look at Hassey.
And speaking of glasses, Alfredo Griffin went into the dugout while he was warming up and got sunglasses. I don't know where it is, but I'm going to go out.
I think it's behind us a little bit. It's sort of a glare.
I'm going to go out to shortstop and get a little of that sun.
Hassey homered leading off in the 2nd inning. There goes Winfield. There's a throwdown. He slides. He's out. And the side is retired. 2 runs for New York. And at the end of 6.5 innings, the A's 7, the Yankees 6.
The best way to tackle a hot job is to get right down to it. And when you can stand tall, you head for the mountains. Whoosh! Head for the beer brewed natural as a mountain stream, for a taste as smooth as its name. Whoosh! Head for Bush Beer. For the mountains.
Sometimes late in the evening, an emotion begins to stir in men. A craving for excitement that can be satisfied only one way. ESPN, the Total Sports Network. Big-time sports like exciting college basketball, wide-open USFL football, professional boxing, auto racing from around the world. Something exciting even at 1 in the morning. ESPN, the Total Sports Network, where the cheering never stops.
It's a hit. Pinstripe Power on Sports Channel. We've got New York sports covered. From Alameda County Stadium in Oakland, California, the Athletics 7 runs to the Yankees 6 as we come to the last half of the 7th inning. The A's, if you looked in late, got 6 runs in the 6th inning. The Yankees were leading 4-1 at that point. Mattingly put the Yankees a little closer with the 2-run homer at the top of this inning. Dave Righetti, who is warming up there as the 3rd Yankee pitcher, came on to relieve Brian Fisher, who had come on to relieve Whitson in the 6th inning and didn't get anybody out. And made an error on an attempted sacrifice. Let everybody be safe. That was a key play, one of the key plays in the inning. Bhakti leading off in the last half of the 7th inning. Takes a strike. The A's batted around in the 6th. Bhakti led off with a single to left. The high fly ball to left field. Omar Marino waiting. 1 away.
All batting. Designated hitter, Dave Kingman.
Here is Dave Kingman. The designated hitter struck out in the 2nd inning and then popped a homer into the left field seats in the 4th, lined a single to left in the big 6th inning. He just reached out and tapped the ball and sent a liner to left for the base hit. A little roller foul down the left field line, 3rd base line. Clete Boyer, one-time Yankee, feeling it. Boy, he was an incredible 3rd baseman. Made some great plays in a World Series outside for a ball. And that attracted the nation to his defensive ability.
Boy, he was great. But how about that one time when Casey took him out? I think it was in the 1st inning.
Yeah.
For a pinch hit. Oh, he was hot.
You tried to drive that one into the seats. A 1-2 count on Big Dave. Rigetti ready to work on him on the 6'6", 215-pounder, and there's a bouncer. 3rd baseman Mike Paggs over to Don Mattingly. 2 away. Coming up is Dwayne Murphy.
All batting.
Kingman's homer was the 388th of his career. Hits him high up on the list. Dwayne Murphy. Inside for ball 1. Murphy grounded to 2nd and 1st, and then singled to right. On the very first pitch that was thrown by Brian Fisher, who had relieved Whitson. 2 balls, no strikes.
Boy, they all went up there looking for fastballs.
Yeah, off the youngster, yeah.
Yep.
First 2 batters went after the first pitch. And there's a fly ball down the left field line going foul. And then came the play on the sacrifice.
Hey, Mel, I don't want to interrupt you, but this really scares
That's another network.
I know, but no, I read a book.
What?
I can't think of the name of it right now,
Yeah.
but what a thriller. This guy was a little flaky, and he had put all explosives in the nose. What? Anyway, Black Sunday, that was, and he went into it was a Super Bowl being played, and he was going to blow up the whole stadium.
Meanwhile, back at the ranch here.
Yeah, but that thing's coming right at us.
2-1 the count, and there's a high fly to left. And Marino says, I got it. And you know he told the truth. Side is retired in order, and at the end of 7 innings, 7-6, Athletics.
Hey, guys, now's the time to stop what you're doing and start for Toyota. Where you see this sign, Toyota dealers are talking deals. On over 28,000 trucks and cargo vans. No arguing about price on this standard bed. $59.98, Toyota's lowest price truck. Special factory to dealer incentives can save you big bucks. Hurry in for the best cargo van and truck selection. They're in stock now. I like the 4x4 extra cab. We love them all.
Leading the way.
There's a world of difference in TWA. It's the difference between getting you where you're going and leading the way.
We know you feel home with us. The world is yours, so come with us. Leading the way.
Bank would give you a low mortgage rate plus a gift worth hundreds of dollars? Well, right now, the Long Island Savings Bank is offering 1-year adjustable mortgage and co-op loans and fantastic gifts like this Charm Glow grill, this GE Color TV, or this Howard Miller grandfather clock. Free gifts with mortgages? Who'd have thought of it? Who else but the Long Island Savings Bank? Call us.
All right, we're getting ready now. 2 more innings for the Yankees. They trailed 7-6.
While Ron Hasse is coming up, do you believe that sign out there? Said the weather was 60 degrees.
No way. No way. Chamber of Commerce.
Ron Hasse hit a home run over the right field screen in the second inning, popped to first and grounded to second. Foul back. The Yankees beat the A's last night in the opening game of the 4-game series. Jay Howell delivers a breaking pitch inside.
Boy, he's always had a mean breaking pitch to go with that good fastball.
He doesn't want it. He shakes his head, wants the next one, and delivers a fastball outside, in and out.
Yeah, we talked about his allergies out here since he's come to California. And he's got to take several shots because he's got just about every kind of allergy you could get out here.
And you get shots for that?
Yeah.
I'd like to have a shot. Here's a fly ball in the left field. Dave Collins makes the catch. No, seriously, since I've been sitting back here since the game began, I suddenly came up with a post-nasal thing.
It happens to me every time we come out here. That's why I dread making this trip. And I doubt that I will be here for the next one.
I wondered what you were leading up to. Here's Willie Randolph takes it inside, ball 1. Willie struck out, grounded to second. Line to left center. Yankees trail by 1. We're in the 8th inning, 7-6 in favor of the A's. A high fly ball to right field. Steve Henderson under it.
Oh, they carry out there. Just a little more down the line, and Willie might have had one.
Yep. Here's Mike Pagliarulo. Fly to right and center. Last time up, he was nicked by a pitch. Take one for the team.
And guess who's here today? One of the best.
Oh,
Take one for the teams, right?
Frank Crosetti.
Yes, sir.
He had a great way of swinging around to his right, being a right-hand batter, and he would take it on the soft part of his body.
Or the shirt. Remember how blousy they were and big? Oh, he really did it beautifully.
There's a drive foul down the left field line, out of play. You know, you remember this when he would walk? He chewed gum.
Yeah.
And he'd take it out and stick it up on the top of his cap, on the button top of his cap. Hags looks it over and takes strike 3 call. A little late indication by Mr. Garcia. Score as the Yankees retired in order. 10-7.5 remains A's 7, Yankees 6.
They say the best ones are the hard ones. These you don't break. You try to reach an agreement. And when you do, you head for the mountains. Head for the beer brewed natural as a mountain stream, for a taste as smooth as its name. Head for Busch Beer. Head for the mountains.
Yankee tradition, built with 22 World Championships. Yankee history, written by legends like Ruth, Gehrig, DiMaggio, Mantle. Yankee pride. It comes every time a man puts on Yankee pinstripes. And now Yankee excitement explodes every time the 1985 Yankees take the field. Winfield, Righetti, Guidry, Mattingly. New York Stars in Stripes are flying again. Call these numbers for ticket information and come on out.
Amazing Met action comes your way Monday at 7:15 when they duel with the Dodgers. Catch the excitement when Carter and the crew battle with heavy hitter Pedro Guerrero and the rest of the gang. Only on Sports Channel, we've got New York sports covered.
Phil Rizzuto, I hope, and we've always said this, and you certainly deserve it, to be into the Hall of Fame as you look at Righetti loosening up. There's another guy on this field that belongs in there with you. That's the first base coach.
Oh, Billy Williams? Oh. Well, they didn't come much better than Billy Williams.
Right fielder.
There he is, right there. And, well, he played in the shadow of Ernie Banks, I guess, with the Cubs. And, boy, his numbers are really something.
That is really something.
I'm just checking something
Being
here.
out here in the coast, too, Ernie Lombardi.
Oh, yeah.
Right from the Bay Area.
Steve Henderson, did he check it?
No. I think he called it a strike.
I think you're right. Say something else. So maybe actually I think you're wrong. Bill likes to do that to you.
Yes, I know it.
1-1 the count. Mike Heath on deck and Gallego to follow. If you think I was mumbling on that third batter, I wasn't. That's the way he pronounces it. There's a foul ball down the first base line. Greg Kosk was the umpire, wearing sweaters. All of them wearing sweaters. Except the plate umpire.
Yeah.
He wants to show his masculinity. Inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Steve Henderson singled to right, grounded to third. Greeted Brian Fisher when he came in to do the pitching. Hitting the first pitch for a base hit. There's a ground ball hit out to second. Randolph on to Mattingly. Dwayne Murphy hit the first pitch for a single, and so did Henderson.
Catcher, Mike Heath.
And Heath, who's now coming up, was sacrificing him over, and Fisher couldn't pick the ball up. That was the end of the day for Fisher. So he pitched no part of an inning.
That's right.
0+. Strike 1 on Mike Heath. Foul back. Heath got a single in the 5th inning. Bounced to the box in the 2nd. Right in there. Called strike 3. Righetti coming on in the 6th inning to relieve Fisher. Nobody out.
Mike Gallego.
Gets his first strikeout. And here is Gallego. Up high, ball 1. Dusty Baker batted for Donnie Hill in the 6th inning. And Gallego went in to play second base. Inside, 2 balls, no strikes. 7-6 in favor of the Athletics. Fastball got there. 2-1.
This kid's only been up twice officially this year.
Foul back. As we look to the ninth inning, scheduled for the Yankees, Moreno, Henderson, and Meacham. Gallego takes it, and it's a ball, 3-2. Two men away in the last of the eighth. And he's on, ball 4. Coming up now is Alfredo Griffin. Came over to the A's in a trade with the Blue Jays. Started out in the Yankee organization.
Well, you got to pitch this guy inside. He looks for the ball away and hits it.
Pitched him inside. There's too much inside. Ball 1. He got a key blow in that 6th inning, though. Off Rigetti, who had come in to relieve, bases loaded, and tripled into the right field corner. Bouncer. Hags to Mattingly. 3rd to 1st. No runs. 1 left on at the end of 8 innings. It's A's 7, Yankees 6.
How would you like a family sedan improved by the engineers who designed Corvette? You're kidding. No, that's Celebrity Eurosport from today's Chevrolet. It's for people who love to drive. These engineers modified its steering, retuned its suspension, and turned it loose with smoother fuel-injected power. Like Corvette, Celebrity Eurosport is for people who love to drive.
You're not kidding.
Drive today, Chevy. Live today, Chevy.
Live it.
Chevy.
If a restaurant charged you extra just because you paid with a credit card, you'd probably never go there again. But that's what some gas stations are trying to get away with. Look, they say their cash island costs less. That means their credit card island costs more. Getty doesn't go in for that kind of fancy footwork. Cash, Visa, or MasterCard, it's the same low price. You don't pay a penny more to charge. We give you more credit than that. At Getty, the proof is at the pump.
First there was Magnum Force, then came Magnum PI. Now there's Magnum 33. Yes, Magnum 33, the insulated door system that is beautiful, draft-free, and is 33% stronger and burglar-resistant than any other insulated door on the market. Also available is the new decorative yet functional steel security storm doors with two-way deadbolt locks. Deal directly with the manufacturer.
Elegant Entries has convenient locations in New York, Long Island, and New Jersey. Visit us at our newest location on Sunrise Highway in Lindenhurst.
Pinch hitter.
Well, looks like we're going to have a pinch hitter, Mel. You're right.
Yes, sir. It's Ken Griffey. Getting ready to come up to bat for Omar Moreno. We're going into the 9th inning with the Athletics leading 7-6. The Yankees getting 1 run in each of the first 3 innings. The A's coming up with 1 in the 4th. The Yankees moving ahead 4-1 in the 5th, and then the A's got 6 in the 6th. The Yankees picked up 2 in the 7th. It's 7-6, and Griffey takes ball 1. And Jay Howell ready for his next delivery. It's a high pop. Off third, going over for it's Lansford, and he's got it.
Well, I tell you, this park is really unfair to hitters in the sense of the tremendous amount of foul territory. In any other park, that would have been well back into the stands.
Yes, sir. It reminds me of the Atlanta ballpark when they first built it.
Look at all that room. Man, that is...
Play a softball game over there.
Yep.
Mike Heath out talking to Jay Howell. when you're looking at Lansford. Carney Lansford, who won the American League batting championship back in 1981.
That was the strike-shortened season.
Yeah. He's batted over 300 in his last 4 years. And right here is Ricky Henderson, who began his career here. Stole 130 bases while in an Oakland uniform.
Well, if he gets on, he makes things happen.
It's high, ball one. Foul to the catcher, fly to center. Almost had a home run to dead center. Got a triple out of it. And now the count is 2 balls, no strikes. Ricky has got to get on. He's a catalyst. Ball 3 outside.
You can hear the murmuring starting in the crowd. He walks Henderson. He makes things happen.
At the very least, he'll worry Howell.
Yep.
Aims it down the middle and gets it in there. 3-1. And he's on, ball 4.
It's the one thing they did not want to happen. Ooh, Butch Weiniger coming up to bat for Bobby Meacham. Meacham's been on base 3 times. But they want a little extra power, I guess.
They're losing speed, but they're gaining power.
Yep. For shortstop Bobby Meacham, number 27, Butch Weiniger.
Just in passing with nobody out, Meacham might have batted.
Yes, he would.
He can bunt.
Yep.
Bunt and run.
Butch has got to be careful. He's the last Yankee catcher. I don't know who would come in if something happened to him.
He might be the last Yankee batter, too.
Oh.
But let's hope not.
Yes.
1 out. It's the 9th inning. The A's lead 7-6.
Howell's got a pretty good move, but you can also steal on him if he kicks that leg up high. That's not the good move.
You always see Ricky, when he's on first, you saw him a moment ago, loosening up the muscles. There he is for the lead. Getting back.
Boy, that's it. He gets that ball to first in a hurry. But like you said, Mel, then he can't concentrate on the batter.
Holding him on. Ricky doesn't take too big a lead. He gets, you know, his very first step, he's already in high gear.
High gear, right.
Bluff to dash. Pitch is in there for a strike.
That hitter that hits him back of Henderson's got to take pitches, and that's tough. Even though you get a lot of fastballs.
You saw Bhakti holding against Ricky Henderson. Bruce stayed out of baseball for a year, played with Seattle. Missed the game, came back. There's Ricky.
I think he missed the paychecks.
At the current rates, I guess so. Outside. This is an interesting situation right here. They're worried about Henderson, of course, trying to steal to get in the scoring position in a 1-run ball game.
Looked like he wanted to go on that one.
Yep. Jay Howell worried about him. Ricky moving around, moving his shoulders. Now he's doing a sort of a squat. There's a little looper out in the center field for a base hit. Ricky around second. He's headed for third. He's going to make it.
I'm telling you, Mel, you hit the nail on the head. He worried so much about Henderson that he just didn't put much on that pitch to Weiniger. You can't put a runner in for Weiniger, that's for sure. They are putting a runner. What, we got another catcher? Rex Hudler can catch.
Yeah.
And Scott Bradley can catch.
Right.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please.
Bradley has caught.
Yep. Henry Cotto running for Butch Weiniger.
And the batter is Don Mattingly.
Man, who would you rather see up in this spot, huh?
He's 3 for 3. And there's a drive in the left field, and it is going foul.
Well, at the least, if he caught it, it would have scored Henderson to tie it up.
I don't think Collins wanted to catch it.
Nope.
Being a foul ball. There's Billy looking on. There's Gene Michael giving the sign. Billy was looking at Gene. 1 strike, 1 out. The Athletics leading 7-6, 9th inning. You've got Henderson on third, the tying run. There's a pitch, and it misses. Henry Cotto's on first base. There's Henderson on third.
Every time Henderson gets on, something happens.
1 away. Inside. There's Billy looking at Gene and motioning to him.
Tell you, Billy keeps the other team on the toes. He might not be giving signs, but it sure looks like it.
There's Ricky on third. That's in there.
Don didn't think so.
2-2 count as Mattingly walks away from the plate. Mattingly singled, walked, singled, and then hit a 2-run homer in the 7th. He is the guy right now. He's got to get that ball out there deep enough to get the tying run home. Somewhere out there. Henderson is on third. Cotto running for Weiniger, who batted for Meacham. And there's a base hit to right field. The ball game's tied up. Cotto round second, heads for third, and it's 7 all. How about that Mattingly?
Unbelievable. 4 RBIs, 4 base hits. He came in leading the league in batting. Watch this again. Tried to get the fastball by him, got a round on it. Cotto will easily go to third as Gallego dove, couldn't get it, and Henderson scores. It's all tied, and first and third again, Mel.
And up comes Dave Winfield.
Tell you, 2 of the top relief pitchers, Righetti and Howell, have been treated a little roughly in this game.
Winfield hitting .252. 1 away. Cotto on third.
Imagine if they ever put the squeeze play on now, they could score. Everybody's playing deep.
Winfield takes the ball. Big Dave struck out, grounded to first, walk, and singled in the 7th inning. Hit it to the right side. Wound up on that one.
Boy, he sure did. I'd just like to see him take an easy stride and punch that ball. Here's that big swing of Winfield. Look at this. Out of the strike zone, too.
That almost looked like a split-fingered fastball. It dipped. Winfield hits one, a liner to a 1-hopper to second for 1, back to first for a double play. I thought it was a liner all the way for a moment. VP firing aside, 1 run, 2 hits, and it's 7-7 as we get ready to move to the 9th inning.
You know, Mel, that kid made a fine play, that Gallego. A lot of second basemen would stop and try and tag the runner coming in, and they would not have made the double play if he did that.
Right.
Slipped quickly to the shortstop and back to first.
In the last half of the 9th inning, it'll be the top of the order. Dave Collins, Carney Lansford, and Bruce Bhakti. So the Yankees tied up in the 9th inning. And once again, you saw the importance of having a guy like Ricky Henderson on your ball club. He drew a walk with 1 out. Worried Jay Howell. Weiniger hitting for Meacham, then looped a single, sending Henderson to third, and Mattingly drove Henderson into the single to right.
All right, Mel, while we got a moment, let's check those final scores again. Kansas City shut out the White Sox 3-0. Tom Seaver was the loser. He's getting close to that 300 mark. Toronto won again. They're red hot. They beat Cleveland 10-7. California beat Baltimore with 2 runs in the bottom of the 8th, 5-3. And the rest of the action tonight. In the National League, the Dodgers beat the Mets. Great pitching matchup. Valenzuela against Gooden. They beat them 6-2. Montreal over the Giants 3-1. The Cubs beat Houston 5-4, so they both pick up a game, Montreal and the Cubs, on the Mets. And the rest of the action tonight. And here, as Mel told you, we're all tied 7-7, bottom of the 9th.
Okay, Scooter. Dave Righetti, who came on in the 6th inning, nobody out, gave up a bases-loaded triple to Alfredo Griffin, but Fisher, who had relieved Whitson, was the man that was charged with the runs. Collins hits a bouncer. It's a short into the hole. You have to have a quick throw, and got him.
And you know who that is?
Yeah,
Dale Barra.
Dale Barra.
Holy
short.
cow. When I saw him going after it, I knew it wasn't Meacham. I knew it wasn't Hudler. I said, and when he made that throw, this is a fine play because Collins can fly, Mel. But Dale gets it. Didn't he just set himself, threw off the back foot.
I was just like you. I started to say Meacham, and not Meacham.
And Ken Griffey stays in the game in left field, Mel.
Of course, after all, Weimiger batted for Meacham, and so we had to look for a shortstop. Here's Carney Lansford. Grounded out to short twice and flied to right twice in that order. Foul ball down the right field line, out of play. Dave Righetti on the mound. 7-0. He misses with that pitch, and it's a 1-1 count.
Yeah, this turns everything around now. The 2 top relievers, Righetti and Howell, are the pitchers of record.
Up high. A 2-1 count on Carney Lansford. Foul ball. Back of first, out of play into the lower seats. Dave got over that broken little toe in a hurry. Ground ball, and he's going to be safe.
That's tough. He makes a great play on one, and then even though the ball was hit hard, it was right at him. You take another look at it. Right in front of him, hit it off the heel of his glove and up his arm. And that'll be an error charged to Dale.
Trying to pick it up, took his eye off the ball. So here's Bruce Bhakti. Looking down at Clete Boyer. On first base is the winning run. 7-0, last of the 9th. It kicked off the foot of the batter. Hasse almost tripped over Righetti, who hit the ground.
Gee.
There's a foul ball.
That's embarrassing. We're going to look at it again. Right down off his foot, and Rags, who is always out of position, turns around. And Rags, as he wasn't sure the ball was called foul, and he was going to throw to second. Man, that would have been something for you to spike Righetti.
Well, Rags did a complete turn, And when he saw the ball next, he thought it was in the air. There's a base hit into center field, and it's by Henderson. And there goes Lansford around second, headed for third. They're going to hold him up at third.
Boy, remember when Ricky did that out in Kansas City?
Yeah.
Cost the Yankees the ball game. I didn't think he had a shot at this. Ricky did. And he comes diving in. But it bounced well in front of him and then off his shoulder. Fortunately, if it didn't hit him in the shoulder, it would have rolled to the wall. And Lansford would have scored. Now they're going to have to walk Kingman and load him up.
First base open, I'd put him on.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to mark it down right now.
Yep.
We've only got one out.
And on deck is Dwayne Murphy. Billy Martin trying to move. He wants Henderson to come in. He wants all the outfielders to come in.
That was Pinella the last time. With less than 2 outs, you have to bring everybody in. Last of the ninth. Bases loaded. Dwayne Murphy coming up.
Jeff Torbog's coming out. They just want to talk to Rigetti. And Rags has got a better than even chance of striking out Murphy, who strikes out an awful lot.
Murphy grounded out to second, grounded out to first, single to right, and fly to left. Now Murphy and Boyer get together between third and home. Rigetti walking around the mound.
They got to bring the infield and the outfield in.
There's Martin. And now Pinella. Now Martin raising his hand. And then Pinella. Infield in, outfield in. Carney Lansford is the winning run on third base. Bhakti's on second, Kingman on first. Murphy the batter. 7 all, 1 out, 9th inning. It misses.
Ooh,
ball 1.
Threw him a good slider there.
He sure did. Murphy hits a high pop. Infield fly rule, batter automatically out. And though if he has dropped it, they can run.
Yep.
They can run at their own risk regardless. It's
All
only
right.
second out.
That is a big, big out.
Yeah. Steve Henderson coming up.
He's tough, of course. He can go to right field, too. He's got 2 hits to right field in this game.
In the second and 6th innings. Now there's Pinella. And there you see Michael and Billy Martin in between. Bases jammed. The only one that counts is Lansford on third. He's the winning run. Bhakti's on second, Kingman on first. 2 men out. 7 all, 9th inning. Inside, ball 1. The outfield is back, infield back. Henderson takes it inside, ball 2. So you've got a situation now where you're only worried about Henderson, or rather about Lansford, and a ball being hit. But 2 more balls will force in the winning run. Two balls, no strikes. sure the take to be on this pitch anyway. Game is over. Ball 4. That forces in Lansford, and the A's win it by a score of 8-7. Henderson gets an RBI, his third of the game. Now wait a minute. The throw.
On a walk.
On a walk, you're automatically entitled.
That's right.
You got to give it to him. No way.
There was only one out anyway, right? No, there were 2 outs.
There were 2 outs.
But on a walk, you got to give him third base.
Well, they threw the ball down there and tagged the runner out. But a walk, you can't take that away. That's what Billy's arguing about. And that's that situation where a run can score after 3 are out. Because you cannot take that walk away from the batter, which automatically forces a man from third home. That's what they're arguing about.
I know. That's what Billy's arguing about.
But according to the rule, that forces the runner from third home.
That is a tough loss for Billy Martin, especially here in Oakland, and a tough loss for the Yankees.
So the A's win the second game of the series by an 8-7 score. And we'll give you some of the highlights of the game in just a moment, right after this message.
Hey, Pete, going to town with us?
Ah, go ahead. Think you had a little trouble.
Oh, we can take care of it.
A day off is something real special, but so's a good neighbor.
Going into town with us, Pete?
Push. Head for the beer brewed natural as a mountain stream, for a taste as smooth as its name. Push.
Head for Busch Beer. For the mountains.
Yankee fans, it's a new season, a whole new ball game every game. So root for the home team and get behind your Yankees. And you can turn your own car, truck, or van into a Yankee bandwagon with this free Yankee fan bumper sticker. Available only at participating tri-state Toyota dealers. Come in now, it's absolutely free. This official bumper sticker tells the world who you are, a Yankee fan. I got mine, get yours today.
This is the future. The Snapper lawn machine. A triumph in engineering, design, and workmanship. We make it tough with our patented steel deck. Easy with instant electronic ignition. And exclusive with Snapper's original high vacuum cut and cleanup system. The Snapper lawn machine.
Buy any Snapper mower during Super Value Days and get a free work-saving attachment worth $42 to $70. See your yellow pages for the dealer nearest you.
The Athletics defeat the Yankees 8-7 in an exciting ninth inning. 8 runs, 11 hits, 2 errors. The Yankees, 7 runs, 8 hits, and 2 errors. Well, Phil, for a while, looked as if the Yankees would take the second game of the series after winning the opener last night, getting 1 run in each of the first 3 innings.
Well, that big 6th inning, of course, Don Mattingly came up with an exciting home run in the 7th inning with a man on. And we're going to take a look at the pitch. It's up, and Mattingly goes out and gets it and drills it deep into the right field stands. And at that point, the score was 7-6. And then, of course, one of the big plays was the wild pitch that Righetti made that allowed Griffin to score after Griffin had cleared the bases with that triple in the 6th inning, in the bottom of the 6th inning.
Then the Yankees tied it up in the 9th inning when Henderson drew a walk, and Weininger hit for Meacham, singled him to third, and Mattingly drove in his 4th run of the ball game to tie it up. Then came the last half of the 9th inning.
Yeah, but in the top of the 9th, when Winfield hit into that double play, that was a big play for Oakland, too, with runners at first and third.
Yeah.
So Righetti is the loser. His record now at 3-3, and Howell's the winner. He evens his record at 2-2.
We'll be right back with more about the ball game right after this message. And the highlights of this ball game